G'day guys, welcome back to our playthrough of My Time at Sandrock. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we did a couple of things for the future of Sandrock. One, we assisted Zeke with the replanting of trees out in the Eufaula Desert. And I think that was specifically in the Eufaula Outback. So that went really well. We managed to plant like 50 black saxel trees, I think they're called. And then we also had a discussion between Trude, Elsie, and Logan, and their idea for having some kind of a hunter's outpost. So that idea is definitely coming to fruition as well. We're out here in front of the museum because we're about to have a chat with Katori about what she wants to do for the future of Sandrock. So let's have a chat and see where this takes us.
Hey, you got a moment? Wouldn't mind a quick chat. You remember the development proposal dinner Trudy did a while back? She asked me again recently if I had any new ideas since things are looking up. You know me, I'm always full of ideas. Look, we got the game center and museum upgraded, and they're doing really well. The sand running's doing decent as well, all thanks to you guys' investment and help. And, I mean, I'm honored that the mayor now sees me as an integral part of Sandrock's development, but...
Hey, what happened to your can-do attitude?
I think I'm just at a point where I'm looking at the opportunity cost and thinking maybe this is enough for me. What I have in mind for what comes next is a giant leap that I'm unsure that I should take. You know, I never told you this before, but I tried to open a small business in Atara before. My then husband didn't like it one bit. A man should provide for the family, he said, even though he was terrible at it and wasted it all on leisure. So, I divorced him. Then came out here looking to prove him wrong. I might have been a bit... no, totally naive when it came to my expectations versus reality. That I'll show him attitude only lasted until the first time I had to pay interest on the loan. The time here in Sandrock really took a lot out of me. My son Aloe, he's a teenager now. I thought I would take some handouts from Sandrock and make a profitable business out of it, and then give him the perfect life. But the reality is, my career is keeping me away from him. I always had this dream, this idea of a beautiful entertainment complex I call Katori World. But now that I've had actual entrepreneurial experience, I know how hard that'll be. And now it's a wrestling contest between my dream and my baby. It's hard. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm proud of how far I've gotten. But you get what I'm saying, right?
Okay, I didn't realize that her son was actually, well, not grown up, but he's a teenager already, so quite grown up. Just talk to your family.
I really should. I've been trying to be the one that does it all, but that's just like what my husband did. Anyway, I think I need to figure this one out between myself and my family. But I really needed to get that off my chest. Thanks for hearing me out.
No worries, Katori. I was fully expecting that she would have an idea and that we would deliver on that idea, but seems like she's really down about having spent so much time focusing on her career and her entrepreneurial endeavors. Anyway, I think if there's nothing with Katori, that means that we do have a few options here. There's a couple of main storylines that we can try and complete. We do already have the components for the water irrigation tower, and I think I'm definitely going to just install that in this episode. We'll take a look at whether or not we can build the outpost as well. Obviously, there are going to be various commissions that we can also look after for the day. I'm just sort of waiting for Amira to be in town. Actually, she is in town right now, so let's go ahead and have a chat with her, hand over these meat-stuffed mushrooms, and we should then go back home. And, well, I guess this is sort of towards the end of the day already today, so I'm thinking we could just spend the rest of the day doing what we want to do, gathering materials and all of that sort of stuff. I feel like we are also out of a certain material.
Thank you.
I'll just check in a second. It must be pleasant to know that the equipment you're building is what will restore Sandrock's environment to what it was all those years ago. I greatly look forward to seeing the results of your success. Cheers, Amira. Yeah, let me just take a look here. So, for the outpost, we're going to need, yes, granite tiles. And we actually don't have enough granite tiles. And I'm not even sure if we've got enough granite to actually make the tiles. We'll just take a look, and we'll just make sure that the machines are sort of working on it as we spend time doing other things. There's also fishing that we could, of course, check out a little bit more of, since we haven't really done too much of that. We'll just grab all of that. Stuff everything in here. Okay, and so granite tiles. I think that comes from the furnace. Yeah, okay, and we do have materials for granite tiles, but not a lot. So we could perhaps get some more granite as well. I'm gonna also do manganese steel bars. We definitely still need to keep going with the manganese steel bars. Anything else we want? Maybe... We are a little bit low on the bronze. Limestone bricks. Maybe we go with limestone brick. Alright, good. So, time to decide what we're going to do next. I don't know if we can find granite out here, but I sort of want to go back to the fishing spot. So, why don't we just take the Yakmel out close to the Valley of Whispers, and then we'll ride to the Badlands. Or do we take the Yakmel to the Badlands? If I go here, I might actually be able to get back to the fishing spot a little bit faster. Let's just try it. Alright, so... yeah, actually there's quite a lot of granite around here. Let's just quickly grab some. There's some more over there, actually, which I might gather up. Okay. I think that's enough granite for now. Let me see if I can get myself to that fishing spot. How do I get there from here? Might be a good idea just to quickly call in Merle. Yeah, I think just through here we should be able to get there. And we'll do a little bit of fishing. I wonder if this is the old outpost that Logan and Elsie are talking about. It could perhaps be. Oh, we've got a little bit more granite here. I mean, we might as well. We've got a lot of stamina for the rest of the day, so... Okay, let's break out our sand trap and let's do what we need to do. So, I think the Scorpsters were popular here, right? Scorpsters and also the Shellipedes, I think. We'll wait on these guys. Yes. Nice. I don't have a lot of Shellipedes though, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. Chestnuts? They're not interested. Should I use a royal bait? Ooh, get a very big one, but I have a feeling that our sand trap is not good enough for that. And the royal bait seemed to sink pretty quickly there. What about brand bait? Okay. No effects. So, with a lot of the baits, I wonder if there's a way that we can actually buy bait instead of needing to make it ourselves. I would love to be able to just buy some. Then we don't really have to fuss around too much. Oh no. Didn't even get any of them. Yeah, especially these like Scorpsters, for example. I mean, these Scorpsters don't really have a lot of them. And the Shellipedes as well. But yeah, apparently I do need to upgrade our sand trap a little bit more. I think we'll do just one more Shellipede and then we'll head home. Oh, nice. Okay, Horned Adder King. Interesting. Anyway, let's head home. We did really well there with the fishing. So I'm pretty happy with myself. Let's go. Yeah, no more Yakmals. So, just need to ride all the way home. We should be able to make it though. But the other thing that I'm not entirely sure of is with all of these new fish that we have, you know, whether or not we could actually make anything new with them. I should maybe check on the drying rack to see if perhaps there are other recipes that we could get into. Can we dry all of the sand snakes and the new sand fish that we've just caught? Perhaps. Alright, let's have a sleep and we'll continue the work on the next day. Alright, I do like that I don't have to dispatch all of the pets myself now. I could just let, what's her name? Rosie. Is it Rosie? I can let Rosie do the work. More stuff. Something from Ma. Dear Blue, it's so nice to see you so hardworking. I feel like we've really raised a wonderful person. People always complain about the young generation, but you're really showing them. I heard from your grandma that during Highwind's early years it was also very difficult. She said nothing worth doing is easy. It must have been really hard to build the road, but now the future is brighter, and it's all thanks to your hard work. Everyone who drives on this road will have you to thank. Isn't that lovely? I wonder if our Ma and Pa would ever actually come and visit us here in Sandrock. That'd be kind of interesting. I'm just trying to spot things that I don't exactly need to carry with me. All manner of fish. So I'll just leave all of those. I might sell the gravity bombs, I haven't really been using them. Gungam X. What? A new book. Gungam X, written by Clayton M. and Anya Wolf. Kamiyo Matakawaki-san. Bellowed. Hexagon C. Mikado. The C stands for cool. Okay. You imbecile. How could you be so foolish as to think that your Oro Blanco could ever stand a chance against my Echo Yonakin's Epoch X precinct sign? He continued. Kamiya Matakawaki sat at the controls of his Oblanco Gungam suit. The consoles and buttons lit up like a carnival, buzzing and flashing all sorts of reds, blues, greens across his gaunt expression as Kamiyama Takawaki's eyes darted around the screen, checking each of his weapons and systems. He thought about a joke he heard as a child about parallel lines. Perhaps the only reason they ever meet is because they have never been properly introduced. But quickly his joy was whisked away as he suddenly recalled one time in 2nd grade when he called the teacher Mom in front of the whole class. Tsk. What are you laughing about, Kamiya Takawaki-san? Answered my question. Are you stupid? Hexagon C. Mikado was losing his patience, even more so than 5 seconds ago when he was already shouting. Maybe I am. Who cares? Nothing matters. I don't care if my Oro Blanco is strong enough. I don't care who wins, who loses, who lives, who dies. Kamiya Matakawaki responded like the anime character that he is. I fight for the sake of fighting. Hahaha. Now you're speaking my language, Kamiyama Takawaki-san. Fighting, I've always considered to be art. More so than painting. Certainly more so than finger painting or coloring with crayons. Surely you'll give me that, Kamiyama Takawaki-san. Surely. Hexagon sputtered. Yeah, I guess I'll give you that, Kamiyama Takawaki mused. But don't be too proud of yourself. Anyone can look down on someone who colors with crayons for a living. It's child's play. You better watch your mouth, kid. I was thinking about letting you live till you made an arrogant comment like that. Hearing this, Kamiyama Takawaki's shot a laser directly through Hexagon's Gundam. I call it Gundam's core, causing it to completely explode except for the cockpit. What the frick? How did I die in one hit? This is so lame. Hexagon mumbled as he began to aimlessly float through space away from the wreckage of his beloved Eco Yunakin's epoch. Is that X or 10? Might be 10. 10%. Yeah, 10% signed mobile suit. Yep. And now I'm going to kill you to make sure you don't come back in a later season and kill someone I love or something along those lines, as an act of revenge. Kamiyama Takawaki continued. Do your worst, Hexagon seethed. Yeah, like I said, that is exactly my plan. Kamiyama Takawaki responded. Wait! A familiar voice called out to Kamiyama Takawaki through his comms. Kaleseed? His resolve was suddenly stifled. You can't kill him, Kamiyama Takawaki-san. That would make you just as bad as him. You're not a killer. Pilot of Kaleseed, Cindy Reason's voice danced through space on radio waves into Kamiyama Takawaki's receiver, pulling at his heartstrings. But senpai, Kamiyama Takawaki began. I killed like literally 800 people on the way to my battle with Hexagon C. Mikado. The C stands for cool, by the way, in case you didn't know. Don't try to be nice to me. Those people had families, Hexagon interjected. Kamiyama Takawaki-san, those were just soldier guys inside mobile suits who blow up in like 2 seconds, and we don't usually see their faces or anything, so it doesn't really feel like you're doing anything wrong when you kill them. This is an on-screen death that will actually make people feel like you're a bad person, explained Cindy. But what if he comes back in a later season and tries to kill you? Implored Kamiyama Takawaki. It's a chance we're going to have to take, she replied wistfully. I totally will, thought Hexagon to himself. To be continued? Absolutely to be continued, hey? That's how all of these shonen animes work. They always have to string you along. Get you to keep watching season after season, episode after episode. Wow. I guess Owen is really in need of all of this stuff. Should be pretty easy to do though. Let's get to the farm as well, because I feel like maybe the farm's ready. Yeah, definitely. And I do want to replace this side, especially with the jute cantaloupe, or I don't know, something that's going to require like 4 spaces, because we seem to not be growing much of those. I want to sort of boost production. So yeah, jute cantaloupe, I think. So we'll do that there. And then the other spaces can have other types of crops. Alright, now, what do we get in here? Maybe mountain rose seeds? Sure, why not? We'll grab those, we'll do rose willow. Yeah. Let's do more raspberries. I think we're good to go. Actually, we do have some of this stuff to harvest. Right. Now, do we need to organize anything here? I guess maybe just cleaning up a little bit. Unfortunately, Rosie still doesn't collect any of this stuff. Alright. And might just continue to make some of this stuff because we're gonna run a little bit low on it. We might also need to gather up some petrified wood sometime soon. Organic ceramic sheets. I suppose I could get more from doing some ceramic scrap here. Or, you know, processing ceramic scrap. Let's go with aluminium scrap as well. Alright, looking good. So, let's just make sure that we actually have all of the things for Owen. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're missing anything, which is good. And then we'll work on the irrigation tower immediately after. Just trying to think if there's anything else that we need to do. Probably we do need to swing by the Civil Corps. I think there's at least one commission that we could start.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright. You know, if they ever do like another iteration of the My Time series, I reckon they should make it so that you could hand over, you know, multiple commissions in one go if you're dealing with one person with multiple commissions. That way you don't have to sort of repeat the process of giving out commissions, or sorry, handing in commissions every single time. It's not too bad though. I understand why the system is like that, is because you get to choose the quality of the items that you're handing in for the commission, but I don't know. Perhaps maybe if you don't really care about what you're handing in, you would like to sort of do it a lot faster, obviously, so that's just my opinion anyway. Let's see, maybe we'll go with more meat. Okay, and now we just need to make our way out, and we do need to just get back to the Eufaula Outback, install this irrigation tower, and we'll see what happens after that. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are just like walking to the site as well, instead of taking Yakmals. And at their pace, it seems like it would take the entire day. Hang on a second. Yeah, it does say we need to go out that way. I'm not entirely sure why I'm not seeing a marker. You know what? That book that we've just read, think it might not be a bad idea to see if we can go to Chi and actually give it to him as a gift. That might be something that he really, really likes. Because I just have no space for any more books, guys. Perhaps maybe there's no need for us to be keeping all those books, unless like it's a really, really good book that we really want to keep. Right.
Thanks for the help. It looks great. You're gonna end up being one of the best builders of our generation, aren't ya? Anyway, if you want to also help us plant some trees, you can get some seeds from Zeke. Help yourself.
Alright, cool. Well, we've sort of already done that, haven't we? So it's not like we can do it again. I mean, but if they were planning to plant even more trees, I would be definitely up for the task. Construct a school clock. So that's the next objective. I just don't know if I should do that first or if I should help out with the outpost. Apparently we have all of the materials, so we could very easily repair the outpost right away. Anyway, we do need to get out of here first though. Do I want to just gather up some petrified wooden trees, or sorry, do I want to gather some petrified wood right now? It might not be a bad idea, actually, since we're already here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting all the petrified wooden products to be such a popular thing. Oh, right, that's the outpost over there. Okay, so, my bad. It wasn't, the building that we saw before in the Badlands. But it does look like the building had some kind of significance in the past. I wonder if we would end up, you know, reconstructing the place or repairing that place as well. Man, I'm just completely ignoring the boxing jacks. I think we're tough enough not to get too badly damaged and too badly interrupted. Because I would much rather spend my time peacefully cutting down deadwood trees. Righto. There's another one over there, but it's sort of getting a little bit late. I just want to maybe repair the outpost first, then we can come back to cutting down a few more trees.
I knew we could count on you. Well, I'm getting everything in order. Once the place is rocking again, I'll have you over for a little housewarming party, alright?
Sweet. Okay, cool. Oh, I was hoping that we could climb that, but apparently not. Yeah, so there's actually a little watchtower here as well. Very cool. Alright, maybe just a couple more trees and we should be done.
Yeah. Ha.
Did he just say oi oi oi? Okay, got us that time. Mate! Cut it out. Alright. Back over this side, just maybe that tree, and there's another one over there. And then once we're done, I'm gonna head home, and I reckon I'll go to Eufaula Salvage, try and grab the 2 advanced mechanical scraps. And from there, I think we're good to have a sleep. I mean, there's nothing left for us to do. And then we can sort of start the day pretty early tomorrow, or pretty quickly. So, yeah, with the outpost, I guess there's going to be some kind of a housewarming party as well. So we should attend that. Not sure when it's going to happen exactly. Could be tomorrow, or could be in a couple of days, perhaps. Maybe we'll actually get an invite in the mail or something. You know what? I'm going to leave that, because I feel like we're not going to have enough stamina for what we want to do in Eufaula Salvage. So let's just save up a little bit. Okay, well, we don't really need a lot of stamina for that, do we? Not sure if I'll get the entire pile here. Might be very, very close. Oh, there we go. Right. It is quite early, but since I've had the thought, I'm just going to visit Cheese Place, see if we can find him in there. I know people keep saying that he's hanging around the Starship ruins, but so far we've always not had an issue trying to get his commissions to him, so I assume he's in here. Okay, no. He's not here. Well, the next time we see Chi, we shouldn't forget to try and give him his book. Well, it's not his book, it's a gift. But I'm sure he'll love that book. Yeah, sometimes he does post commissions though, right? So I'm sure there are going to be times where we can actually find him in his house. Just throw all of that in there, and apparently we don't have any cactus fruit. Yeah, and I really do need to try and find some more Shellipedes. I guess Shellipedes are mostly going to be in the Valley of Whispers, Or... Actually, I think we can find Shellipedes around here as well. The bend. Or up here near the starship ruins. Around here, I think. But anyway. Might just quickly check on the farm before we go to bed. And I will actually... get the machines working on other stuff here. I feel like we're low on certain things. Maybe the acacia wood might need quite a bit more of that. And can we get anything else going as well? More steel blades. Alright, looking good. Let's go to bed. And let's see what happens tomorrow. As we are... Well, I was gonna say we're out of things to do, but actually no. There's still the school clock to also craft. Definitely need to go back to the civil core, it seems. We do have a sandstorm though, so I do need to... Oh, okay. Something happening here. Oh! Ow!
Thank you. It's so hard. Hey, is Sandrock always like this? Heck of a storm, huh? I can barely open my eyes. You live around here? I've just arrived from Highwind. Gonna stay in Sandrock for a while. Oh, I'm Penny, by the way. I gotta say, I'm happy to be here, but I didn't expect the welcome to be so sandy.
Welcome to Sandrock. I'm Blue.
Thanks. I'm a musician, actually. I came here with my... Huh? Where's my guitar? My guitar! It's not broken, is it? This darn wind! I can't even open my eyes!
I mean, it's clearly broken. Clearly. Sandstorms are dangerous. You should really head inside.
Thanks for the heads up, faceless stranger. Sorry, I can't even see what you look like in this sand. I heard about there's a place called the Blue Moon Saloon. It would be great if you can take me there.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
Thanks so much. If it weren't for you, I would have found myself at the bottom of some canyon. My guitar... It's completely broken. What am I going to do?
Howdy, little missy. If you come to Sandrock, gotta be prepared for the sandstorms. But I can't help but notice from here, you got one of them weak lightwood guitars. bringing that kind of guitar here, it ain't gonna last you longer than a few days at most. When I started playing, bought myself a similar guitar from Walnut Groove, real fancy like, broke in 3 days. My little Elsie wasn't born back then, so I had a little change to spare. Went over to show them how to play real music a few times, I tell you. Their guitars sure look fancy, but they'll set you back.
Should I interrupt Cooper? I'll let him speak.
I think it's about 13 guitars I've had now. 14? There was Nancy, Petunia, Doris, Boris.
Excuse my friend here. He can play a mean riff, but he's been known to ramble a lot.
Are you guys a band? I'm a musician too. If my guitar isn't broken, I'd love to play together.
Seems like you're real passionate about your music. Cooper's got a point, though. A verbose point, but still, Sandrock's a real airy place. If you're gonna have these kind of thin wood guitars, they aren't gonna last a long time. They'll deform and crack. When you build your next one, it's probably good to keep that in mind.
You know, it's good to meet someone who's got an ear for music. Ain't a lot of folks around here that really know their stuff. Me and Hugo got a little something cooking. Want to hear it?
Oh, really? Sure, I'd love to.
Well, what do you think?
It's really unique. I didn't expect those chord progressions.
Unique? I know what that means. It means you don't like it.
Ah, come on, Coop. She ain't from around here. She's not used to our music. She never says she doesn't like it. Don't be so sensitive.
I was taught a man's gotta speak his mind. That goes for you, young missy, as well. And Hugo, if you think you know what she's thinking, why don't you go play her a tune on your piano?
Not this again.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Hey, let me play you something I've been working on. Can I use your...
Huh? Why is it so soft? Where's your passion, girl?
I think it's nice. Sounds like the stuff the kids are listening to these days.
Puh. Kids ain't got a clue what real music is, I tell you. They're just listening to that boom, boom junk. Half those kids can't even read music.
Ah, yes. Every generation thinks it has the best kind of music there is to ever grace the music scene.
You can't even read it all, Coop.
How about a musical showdown? Yeah, why not? How about a musical showdown?
You're talking about a music contest.
Builder's got a point. Back in my day, if someone was disrespecting a musician, we'd have a showdown on the spot.
It's on! It's the only way to settle this.
How about this then? Let's take some time to prepare a song. Then get everyone in town to be the judges.
Mister, I've actually only been composing music for a little while, and I don't have any songs of my own. Can I adapt a tune I really like?
Of course you can, Missy. Heck, use all of them famous songs and mash them together if you like. Don't bother me none.
By the way, young lady, what's your name?
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Penny from Barnarock.
I'm Hugo, and this rambling old fogey is Cooper. We're a band, Kugo.
It's lovely to meet you, and I'm really excited to get this competition underway. But my guitar...
You got lucky, Missy. Standing next to you there is one heck of a builder. I tell you, since Builder came to town, things have changed around here.
Anyway, I'm sure you're going to be able to get a new guitar made in no time with Builder's help. Right. Come on, Coop. We better get to work. Kugo's reputation's on the line.
Is it true? You're a builder? Can you help me with the guitar?
Yeah, no worries. Leave it to me.
I think Cooper and Hugo are right. I probably need a sturdier guitar if I'm looking to make a career out of it. Sandrock's really dry, so it'll easily warp and crack the wood of a normal wooden guitar. But I don't want to abandon the aesthetic and feel. Can you help me make an acoustic guitar with some sand and wind resistance without changing the sound? You need a recipe design, right? That's how you builders do things. Maybe it'd be good to ask a local carpenter, see if they have any ideas. Thank you so much!
Alright, well, there we go. Penny's arrived. I totally wasn't expecting to see any new characters, actually, so it's definitely a late character introduction. I assume we're sort of at the latter half of the game, or maybe even latter quarter of the game. But anyway, let's chuck on the sand hat. Oh, actually, hang on. Do I even have it on? Yeah, I've got it on. So why am I still moving around like that? Not sure. Anyway, let's just take a look at what there is to do. Ooh, we need to speak to Rian about this new guitar. We'll definitely have a chat with him. I assume I do need to do this within a few days. Because I don't think the Kugo band's going to wait that long. Something from Logan. Blue, I've got everything set up over at my end at the outpost. I reckon we'll be fully operational in no time. If you got some time, head on over. Okay, sweet. The meat from the Civil Corps. A letter from Mort. More yellow lavender. Thank you very much, Mort. Let's just stuff everything in here, and I do want to just check out what kind of commissions we can do for the day. Okay. Looks like Rocky is in need of a lot of stuff. Everything that's very achievable, though. Yeah, I think we'll do all of Rocky's stuff. Just gonna make sure that we're keeping an eye out on all of this stuff. And sort of want to get some more bloodstones as well. We are low on bloodstones. Oh yes, and I forget, we do need the sand wall up. I forgot about that completely. Well, we did have to sort of go to the station, didn't we? I'm guessing this sandstorm rolled around purely because of the introduction of the new character. So, anyway, let's just take a look at our machines, make sure that we've got machines working on stuff. Do we need anything from here? Okay, looking good. Let's go see Rocky, and we may as well do the salvaging right away, since we're up here. Rocky. You know, we haven't really had anything else happen with Venti. since Venti got caught sneaking us into the salvage area. So I hope she's okay.
How could I do something like this?
Okay, so she's still regretting everything. But, you know, with regret, it's, the best thing really is just to move on. I guess that's the problem though. It's hard. It's hard to move on. Things linger in your mind. But, sometimes with things like that, it's not good for you, mentally. I feel like we've got so much aluminium scrap now, though. I don't know whether or not we should be continuing to try and gather aluminium scrap all the time. Right. So, with the with the sandstorm, I was gonna say with the Sandrock rolling through. With the sandstorm rolling through, I'm not really gonna get very good cutscenes. I really don't like it when sandstorms run through and we can't really see the cutscenes, you know, when we would have like a clear day, for example. So I would probably want to be spending most of this time just gathering stuff up and, you know, doing that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm thinking I want to go out to one of these locations where we could try and find some more centipedes and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll try and gather up, you know, bait-related materials. Obviously, we do have the opportunity out here to gather up some limestone as well, and maybe some agate. But yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out for those centipedes if we can find those. I see one right there. Yeah, I don't really see a lot of centipedes here. Maybe it's better to go to the Valley of Whispers. Oh, here we go. Rutabagas, I'll take that. Yeah, I get the feeling that we might not find any more right here. Yeah, and these enemies will actually be a lot tougher on a day like today, won't they? Let's see if we can just grab Merle. Try and get myself to the Starship Ruins. Well, not exactly to the ruins, but like the area near it. I don't know what you call that area. So, yeah, let's head this way. Well, I want to gather some of the scrap. That's a good question. Oh, I need it. Might grab the gold, because we don't really have, like, a lot of gold everywhere, so I'll take every chance I can get with gold. We haven't exactly seen a need for gold just yet either, so there's that. I'm not seeing Shellipedes up here. If that's the case, I might as well go to the Valley of Whispers. And we'll have a quick look around there. I should actually be reconstructing that down there. So I'm not going to bother with the aluminium scrap anymore, because we've just got so much of it. But I will grab Shellipedes, and I'll also look for the advanced mechanical scrap. Try and get out here and get away without fighting. I think we might be done. Yeah, it's so difficult, isn't it, to try and find these Shellipedes. You really have to dedicate so much time to try and find them. And even then, you don't get a lot. Where's the way out? Just down here and up this way. Alright. You know, not a bad day in terms of an episode. A lot of things have progressed. Penny arrived, again, wasn't expecting a new character this late into the game. So it'll be interesting what she brings to the table. Obviously, music. So hopefully she'll bring a lot of, I don't know, inspiration and a bit more excitement and livelihood to the town as well. Let's head back home. We haven't really used all of our stamina, but considering it is a sandstormy kind of day, I think we could probably just skip through this day a little bit earlier. But if we're going to do that, we'll probably do that when we come back in the next episode. Alright guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like or a dislike, or if you want to get in touch, then there's the comment section down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.